This video is covering how to clear accounts receivable for a whole year at a time. And that's just clearing it for the balance sheet. In other words, you don't care about the transactional level, the customer level. And we're going to specifically look at doing this for someone that is filing on an accrual basis on their tax return. Let's take a look. Let's start with how to find out the accounting basis. And you do that by looking at a tax return. So for a sole proprietorship on the Schedule C, line F, that's where you find the designation. For a partnership, it's going to be on the Form 1065, row H, line H. For an S Corp, Form 1120S, it's going to be on Schedule B, line 1. In a C Corp, it's Form 1120, Schedule K, line 1. So again, in this scenario, we're looking at accrual filers. So let's say that we're doing an annual cleanup on the books. It's for the prior year, so in this case, it's 2024. And because of either lack of information from the client or because they simply, it's not important enough for them to have everything accurate on a transactional level. They're just concerned either for tax filing or for high overview purposes of their financials. They just want their AR itself to be accurate. They're not concerned for a prior year whether on a customer level it's accurate. You would do that. You could find that level of detail using the AR aging summary. But in this case, the client says it should be 0. So you've already matched what you could in the banking feed. You matched invoices, payments, sales receipts in the bank feed to deposits. Those are cleared, but there's still another $10,000 that needs cleared. And you're not going to do that on a customer by customer basis. So we can do that with a journal entry dated the last day of the year. And we want to debit sales. Again, if the client says the money's already been deposited to sales, then right now sales is overstated. So we need to decrease, we need to debit sales. That's an income account with a credit balance normally. And AR normally has a debit balance. In this case, that's true. So we need to credit it to clear it. And again, in this case, we're not doing this on a transactional level. We're just doing it to clear AR. So you can create a dummy customer for that purpose. So save that journal entry. And let's refresh our balance sheet and show what that looks like. There we go. So as of December 31st, now AR is 0. Again, that's for someone that's using a accounting method of accrual. You can find that on their tax return. And this is when we're doing a year at a time cleanup, basically, or year-end cleanup on a high level, not on a transactional level.